Texas Prison Story family, salute y'all. It's your boy Tim Snow back here with another one. I see that comment already going. Tommy Thunder, salute, brother. JoJo, Artie, ZayDawg, what's up, man? Hey, check this one out tonight. This one's dedicated to my big brother, Scarface. Love the man to death. Passed away on Bill Clemens' unit 2 days ago. Made 6 years that he died in his cell. He's part of the big reason that I even started this channel. And I'm trying to let everybody know this is not the life you want. He had everything you can imagine in the world, got 50 years and lost it all, and died on that cold concrete while nobody even came to help. And that's going to take me into the first thing that I talk about tonight. I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but sometime around the middle of January on Bill Clemens' unit, there was a man that had 6 weeks left to go home. Think about that. Usually around 8 weeks, men will start counting days. What's 6 weeks, man? That's like 42 days in a wake up. He was scratching his calendar off and got killed. Imagine that. Bill Clemens' unit. 3-year sentence, discharging. Mr. 209, salute, made it all the way there. 6 months to the door, got killed. It's crazy. Death Star, what's up, man? Salute, man. Life of a felon, salute, Corpus Christi. 361 family, man. Shout out to my brother Gary down there. I've been dying to go down to Corpus Christi soon. Sure have. Got some other crazy TDCJ news. This one's all just random, y'all. Just wanted to tap in and see what was going on, but I don't know if anybody knows this or if you have any loved ones or family in the system right now, or you've been in the system, then you know how poor the chow hall food is, right? The lack of calories that you receive, the lack of nutrition. And as best as I can tell now, the computer system has been down since New Year's Eve. These men in here can't make Commissary if they want to, Zay. I'm getting mixed reports about the e-com coming through, the packages, so we're not too sure about that. But just when you think Texas prisons couldn't get no more sorrier, the commissary system goes down. People having trouble putting money on, they can't spend it. And that's pathetic. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bad one in myself. I'm not saying it has been or making any allegations, but I've been wondering myself, did they get hacked? How can a state agency computer go down for over 30 days? And something that's crucial. You know the old saying, man, commissary is necessary. So for them to do that, that's crazy. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. My bad. Okay, y'all. Like we say, commissary is necessary. The old saying, sleep late, lose weight. That's real life right now. I bet you ain't a man in Texas skipping chow. I don't give a damn what they got. They're getting up right now to go get them pork patties. That's how pathetic it is. Maybe a few people got some commissary left. The store man's probably tapped out. Only person probably eating good right now is the K2 man and his homeboys. That's just real facts. Jeff, what's up, man? Those shoes. I don't know what that means. I must have missed that. Everybody, y'all do me a favor. I'm seeing a couple new names in here, man. Y'all drop y'all's location. Let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, man. For real. There we got Beaumont, Texas in there. Artie, what's up, man? Salute to the West Coast. 1500, salute, cuz. Zay, shit. I'm ready for you, Zay, whenever you get ready. We ain't got to do no interview. We just chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Angleton, Texas. You know what? I was in Angleton not too long ago doing a job. Fort Worth, Angleton, Mississippi, man. We got it going on in here. Zay, hit that link, Zay. Just come up and chop it up if you want to. Rio Grande Valley. Artie, I appreciate that, man. Listen, my brother passed on the way in his cell. That was It happened about 6 months before my daughter was born. And I was out. So I was out a little bit over a month myself, free. Had just quit my job that day because I was getting a different one, and the different one didn't go through. I heard my brother passed away. I had a baby coming. Boy, you talk about pressure. When they say pressure bust pipes, that was it right there. We still here, man. Salute upstate New York. That's my little nephew. Shout out to my nephew, Ryan. Corey, what's up, man? Yeah, so somebody else was telling me that TDC, after the incident with Jovian Motley, with the officer that passed away in the line of duty, they're going to start doing that. ZayDawg, what's up, bro?
What's up with it, man? How you doing?
Man, you got it, bro. You got it. What you think about that, man? Computer system down in TDC for over a month. Nobody can make store. Isn't that crazy?
That's weird. Like
Say,
how is that even possible?
I don't know. Can you imagine boys trying to break down them last bags of coffee and sell shots right now?
I'm already knowing. I'd have been there, so I know. Like lockdown come around, you better hope you got somebody that care. And even the people that care, they gonna be like, hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm down to my last, so I can't even help nobody. I gotta help myself right now.
Yeah, space shit. And they don't have no clue when it's coming back. I mean, we already know big systems get they had it. So either they're the dumbest people ever, they can't even run their own shit with a budget, or they got hacked. I'm thinking they probably got hacked. You know what? You know how Texas is. They wouldn't tell anybody if they did anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What you been up to, bro?
Man, just trying to survive, taking it day by day.
Day by day. That's it. Me too, man. I just put my little daughter to sleep. Hadn't been doing too much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's good to see you on here, though, man. People are always asking when that ZayDawg400 coming back. There he is, right here.
Hey, you know what's crazy? In May, I should my baby mama due in May, so I'm about to have a daughter.
You gonna have a daughter? Oh, that's what's up. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, them little daughters, man, they're crazy. They're different than the little boys because they're soft. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll hurt their feelings. They'll start crying on you. Then they hurt your feelings because you made them cry. Man, it's a whole nother feeling. I promise you, man. And it's something. You gotta stay out of trouble though, bro. For real talk. Take it serious.
Man, that's mandatory. I gotta stay out of trouble for real. Yeah.
Hey, somebody in the comments say her son can't get a pair of shoes from Commissary. Had to pre-order. Shit, I remember for like years and years and years, it's been hard to get a pair of shoes unless you wear a size nobody else has.
You have to put the blue slip in, and it might take like 3 months for you to get the right pair and everything.
Hell yeah. You know what we was doing back in the day? We used to dye the boots. We take the hair grease and map colors and shit and turn them into like Timberlands and everything. And then they start snatching them though. I mean, just taking people's boots off their feet for a while.
Yeah, then people start putting powder on them. They might like put baby powder on them, like different, like it'll be different colors. You might see some boots yellow, white, black, red. They learn how to dye them like red. I don't know how they did that. I can't remember. I think Fireball, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably Fireballs and map colors. That's how we did everything. Map colors here. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, Zay. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Prisoners is very creative. I ain't gonna lie. Prisoners so creative. They even had stingers, which is like made out of wire to heat up water, stuff like that. So yeah, it's crazy.
You know what's crazy? That I was telling my homeboy the other day he'd never been to the feds, and I never seen this either. They used to get the cooking oil out the kitchen, and they had these plastic trash cans that wouldn't melt, and them boys would be frying chicken in the cell with the stinger. That was the coldest one I ever seen right there.
I ain't never seen that. That's nah, you know they people be cooking on like the beds and the chairs, like the little chairs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we used to take so we take the little metal table, you know what I'm saying, and figure out a way to get the little or the chair or whatever and put a little candle, make a little Coke can candle and put the candle under it. And after about that candle will burn for about it'll burn for about 90 minutes. After about 10 minutes, you can fry anything you want on that table. As long as you got the paint off and got it clean, yeah, you're gonna cook meat, eggs, whatever you got. But mostly we just making like grilling sandwiches and shit.
You know the metal thing inside the hot pot?
The little coil thing.
Yeah, the foil thing, it get real hot. It's like a stove top, and they'll put it on the tables or chairs or whatever, and it'll get heated up, and they'll scrape the paint off of whatever it is. Some of it don't come with paint, some of them be steel, just like them chairs. Sometimes the chairs already be steel, and make basically like a little stove. I had a silly that was his hustle. He made like tacos. He'll bring stuff out the kitchen because he worked in the kitchen, and he'll bring like meat out the kitchen, cheese. I'm talking about he used to have me sneaking it back. I'm talking about blood dripping down my leg because his blood still on fresh meat. Like I used to be like, that's crazy.
Nah, that's shit. That's I used to like to buy them hamburgers out the chow hall. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Chicken patties with the cheese and have eggs on it. Morning time, that's the best time to go. And the bread be grilled, and everything.
Yep. Yeah, they'll have some mayo on it with some cheese. I mean, you can get whatever. You can put in the order how you want it. You know what I'm saying? You can buy a whole bread bag full of them boys after work, man. That's what I used to like. I ain't gonna lie. What else I used to like? Man, not too much. You know what I'm saying? That chow hall. Listen, listen. When you first ever went to prison, dog, it could have been even juvenile, whatever, and you actually, or even county, man, and you seen how they really feed you in there. That shit fucked me up the first time I seen what they really expected us grown men to eat.
For real.
It's like baby food.
You be like, man, I wouldn't even feed my child this much portion. Like, my child eat more than it. Like, come on now. I don't know.
Listen, I say it all the time. I understand what people are there to be punished and everything. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's all about. But damn, dog, you working people hard as hell, long shifts and everything, and still ain't feeding them. Like you fucking with people trying to kill them. Somebody said free SPM in the comment. You know what? That weird ass motherfucker right there been commenting on my channel, free SPM, for like 4 years already. Got to be my biggest fan, man. These people strange, man. I love YouTube. Say, I told you when you started YouTube, say these people weird, huh, man? Be some weirdos. Be some good people, man. Like some of the coolest people I met in my entire life been from YouTube, but some of the strangest people I ever met too.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck SPM, we go there with them.
I done met people like on YouTube that'll be like saying crazy stuff. You know, sometimes I don't care if they joking around because some people say I look like Dak Prescott, which I don't be tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you got a big head or whatever. Hey, I get it. I'm not tripping on that, right? But hold
on, I'm sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you because look, here comes somebody else said it. Man, imagine this, bro. Imagine going in a public platform, right, where potentially thousands and thousands of people gonna see you and what you write, and you got the nerve to write something about a child molester and supporting them. You ain't got no pride. You ain't got no self-respect. And you straight weirdo. You're like, you probably are a pedo. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all people, they don't bother me, bro. But I'm just saying that. That's like standing on the day room in prison and going, I love little kids. Who would do that? Yeah, that's how. I just want them to know in the comments. That's how weird y'all are. That y'all will literally come in a public place and scream free chomos. Man, get up out of here. I ain't gonna block them though. Nah, I'm sorry, my man. I didn't mean to cut y'all off. Man, hey, Zay, listen, I'm real happy you're here, though, because let me tell you something. I've been wanting to do it. I told you anytime you get ready, just hit me up. I know you be busy, man, and me too and stuff. So if y'all didn't know, ZayDawg got a channel, too. ZayDawg400. That's all you got to type in. And we got some older videos with him talking about going to TYC, Beat 01. Pretty exciting stories. I ain't gonna lie. That's some of my best videos with you, man. I sure appreciate it, too. If y'all hadn't checked out the videos with him, you're missing out.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you inviting me to your platform too, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like this, y'all, please hit that like button because one thing about Tim Snow, he showed love to other platforms. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that didn't show love back to him. That we ain't gonna say no names or none of that. but I done seen it where he done show love to platforms, and to be honest, he supposed to be further than he is right now. You know what I'm saying? Because the humbleness he have, the stories, and now that the content that he have too. Like
Man, I
time.
appreciate it. Thank you. You know what? It's my fault, Zay. Listen, man. So sometimes I'll take 6 months off from this, dog. You know what I mean? I take 5 months off. I don't upload it. You got other people that they steady knock out videos every single day, and that's part of. So the way the algorithm works is the algorithm prefers longer videos and constant uploads because that's how they make their money, by running them commercials. And when you don't upload very long, it'll start knocking your analytics will just die. You know what I'm saying? And man, it'll go to the point where my shit just dwindles down so low. I feel like I have to get up here and make a video or do something because I don't want to waste everything that I work for. But at the same time, here's the deal, man. Nobody, you, me, anybody that's watching this that has a channel or anything, do not judge yourself on subscribers, not even views or anything like that, because I think what I'm at like 67,500 or something, right? There'll never be 67,500 people watching every single video, never be 67,500 people comment, but it will be a loyal core like everybody that's in the comments right now. You know, I see so many of the same names like Wayne or ZayDawg or stuff like that. So you got to start, you know, just building a core, I guess, is kind of what it is. And that's how, man, just
it's really like not only that, but like you never know who's listening. So I look at it like forget the views and all that. Long as I get the message to the person that really need the message, and people that could learn from whatever I'm saying. And not only that, but you said key factor, it's people that's gonna always come in and show love. It was this one dude, he always on my channel, Jay. Shout out to Jay, man. He a real one. Like I was struggling, I was going through something, and he was like, hey, pull up on me. I'm talking, I'm about to run out of gas. He's like, if you could get to me, I'm gonna fill your tank up, I'm gonna feed you. And like he looked out for me when I was down at my lowest, you know what I'm saying? So you never know who you might, bump into through these YouTube or whatever.
no, yeah, say, listen, man, you ain't telling me nothing. I know, yeah, that like, so that only works though, Zay. Like, so you got to be a genuine person, right? You got to be legit who you say you are. You can't be giving off these vibes like you're fake and you lying and you're not doing. See, when you do your content and shit, that's you, good, bad, or ugly. You know what I'm saying? You might come on there, crump, singing, doing your shit, rapping. You might come on there. I've seen you come on there depressed. I've seen you being honest when shit going wrong. Like that's big respect.
Yeah.
What you say?
But that's real, because like I'm showing my life. I'm not pretending, come on the internet and be like, oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, of course you might catch me on a bad day, tears coming down my eyes, you know what I'm saying? But this is what you gonna get. This is the real
Yeah, so
me.
you know what you can't let them catch you doing on here is faking. Everything else is okay, man. There's people on these YouTube streets that are insane, dog, and they got big followings because they keep it real. You know what I mean? There's a prison YouTuber. I ain't gonna say his name because he ain't did nothing to me, right? But a lot of people watch. He kind of even got away from the stories for a long time, and a lot of people watch him because he keeps relapsing. You feel me? Like one moment he'll be in a hotel, one moment he'll be living in his car. He was, I think, homeless in a tent or something. Just like real life shit, right? But it's a lot of times the people are looking because they want to see some drama. They want to see some bullshit. You know what I mean? But what they don't understand, look at this. It don't matter why they're watching. If you want to see some bullshit, if they really want to support him or whatever, that man's channel is highly monetized, right? So either way, he's getting paid off of it. So what he's doing, I probably wouldn't really go that way and knock it, but shit, he's doing his thing. Otherwise, making his money.
Real.
You know. So
All that means,
yeah, let me see what these people talking about. Hold on. You still in Baytown? You still staying in Baytown?
Nah, I'm not staying in Baytown. I ain't gonna lie, I'm staying like what is it? Like round telephone. Let's just say that, because
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah. In the city?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I was up there not too long ago, right there. I need to come see you then. I'm talking about right there. You come down. You know I'm still with Mark, man.
Lamar, and all that. And I always go to Galveston, and I'm like, man, this would be the perfect time to pull up on Tim Snow and do a video. Just that way, I'm like in person. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I got something I want to show. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hold on, I've been meaning to do this for so long.
nah, bro, timing is everything. Y'all hit them like buttons, man. Y'all hit them like buttons. Y'all make sure y'all get them notification bells too, because Tim stay with the good content. I ain't gonna lie. And he don't glorify nothing. That's one thing I like about him. He don't glorify it. He give you
Check this out
education.
right here. Look, the suicide note, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a book
I just
that
did
one
a
of my
video.
homeboys from ZayDawg400 wrote, dog. Right? Look. Can y'all see that? Matthew James Daniel was born in Tech City, Texas, to two loving parents, the youngest of 9 children. He always had a love of reading and writing. When we was young, Matt with and his whole family, they was bloods. They were dark side power rules, you know what I'm saying? We get into it and everything. But when the day that me and him left Galveston County, we caught chain together, right? We went to Holiday Unit. And let me tell you something, man. Nothing will bring you closer than with somebody than the struggle, right? So we hit Holiday Unit. It's about 9 of us from Galveston County, 7 to 9 of us that are all hanging out with each other. Me, a cat named Dollar Bill, Lev Rice, rest in peace to Lev Rice. He was there, a real OG that just passed away not too long ago. But none of us had toothpaste and none of us had deodorant, right? Because when you first get to Holiday, there's no way to put money on your books yet. So they run the store. It's like our 4th day there. They run Commissary. Only one that had money on their books was Dollar Bill. He goes and buys a toothpaste and a deodorant. So for 2 weeks, 7 to 9 of us are sharing one deodorant, one toothpaste. You know what I mean? But Matt was one of them, and we got real cool. His brother actually has a YouTube channel called Cult Figure TV, and we did some videos together. Me and him was on Holiday also. But I want y'all to check this out right here. Look, Suicide Note by Matthew Daniels. It's available on Amazon, available anywhere where you can buy a book, man. If you want to support a real man who takes care of his family, Matt works, ex-convict. We worked in the laundry together. I didn't stay in the laundry for too long because I got medically unassigned, but good dude, man. I just wanted to say that one time. Next good video that I do that I know is going to hit hard, which I know every one of them ain't, and I know which ones will and won't. You know, I'm going to definitely put this in the intro. So when y'all see the next good video brought to you by Matthew Daniels, you know what's going on. And I got a video with me and him canned up too. I need to go ahead and drop that, man. So Zay, check this out. We know we ain't got to get no details or nothing, fam. I don't even like doing that, but so you did the last video with me. I know you went back to jail, didn't you? How long did you have to do?
Okay, man, hold up. The last video, I probably went to jail like maybe 2 times after I did a video with you.
2 times. I didn't want to say I think so, huh? Was yeah.
Okay, the first time I went to jail, it was allegedly I went on 2 high-speed chases. I beat that case, right? All right, and now I'm still facing a case right now for a high-speed chase, which was all on the news and stuff. Where allegedly I went into a house and the laws went into another house. So it's a big deal.
Allegedly, we don't need no details, but yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna beat that case. I'm not even worrying about it because like my lawyer already been said like
that's enough. That's enough. We don't want to talk about it. Hey man, real shit. Because you know what? I seen somebody two people not too long ago with cases pending talking on YouTube, and I said, "What are they doing?" Excuse me. They was totally tripping. I gotta sneeze. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't like hearing that though, but at the same time, that's state jail felony, right?
No, not no more. Not no more. But man, I ain't gonna lie. I know I wasn't driving, so that case is dead. Like, so, but it's still on my back right now. You feel what I'm saying? And like, and the way I gotta keep looking over my back right now, and that's why I say, people, man, stay out the way, stay away from people. You feel what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, because this is what that channel's all about. people, you ever hear them young kids where they stay screaming they don't care about getting in trouble because they got bond money. I got bond money. I got bond money. I see that on the internet all the time. Videos. Tell them that bond ain't fun, is it, man? That what that mean? Nothing.
First of all, if you get a bond, let's start there, because if you get a bond, you might get a bond, and the way your attitude is, you gonna mess up. That's gonna get you deeper and deeper. Because guess what? You catch more and more cases because your attitude, and you like, oh, it's nothing. I'm gonna keep. I got bond money. You keep thinking in that way, you gonna end up like my little partner right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like where he got a bunch of cases and he got to go through each cases. You know what I'm saying? Like that's too much. And you sitting in the county for so long just to sign for something. Like
Yeah.
it's your
It's
time
just
on.
it's a bad feeling. You know what? I got a couple homies right now. I ain't gonna say their names, man, but they're on bond on murder charges, and one of the first co-defendants already been found guilty. Imagine how stressful they, you know what I'm saying? They're feeling right now, like they got nothing except God to pray to right now. Because once I don't want to jinx them, but usually if you got a co-defendant in a case that's been found guilty in the first trial, it's unless there's some type of different circumstances, it's not going to look too good for you in your trial. You know what I mean? So then the real facts too is after one of your co-defendants is found guilty, that DA ain't going to come with too many sweet offers no more. If he ever had one, they're going to be high.
They already got the case now. Like, so it's now what you gonna do? You gonna get a plea deal, or we gonna go to trial and we're gonna do just like we did him? Like,
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. So probably, I don't know, man. I always said it. Listen, I started this video, Zay, saying, rest in peace to my big brother. That's what actually happened to him, right? He got caught with some coke. It was a messed up situation. I hadn't talked about this a lot, right? My brother was definitely hustling and he was doing his thing and everything. But when he caught this case, he was just out partying, right? This wasn't on no type of mission. He had some coke on him, and the girl that was riding with him had some pills on her. I think she had like some Xanax and Vicodin. When the cop gets behind him and stops him, literally they pull over. The chick threw all her shit on top of his lap and took off running inside of that house. Well, the cops knew who he was, so they didn't even try to pursue her inside of the house, right? They were just worried about him. Of course, when they tell him to step out, the pills that she just threw on his lap start raining onto the ground, right? So now y'all got probable cause. He's guilty. This is like felonies right here. And then they found that coke, and it wasn't very much, dog. It was just literally some little personal shit. And they offered him, I think the first offer was 20, and then the second offer was 10, right? But he had, this the crazy part. My brother had like 9 priors, I think it was, for deliveries and possessions, and he had a felon in possession of body armor. Like his record was crazy, right? So what he didn't count on was going to trial, and if you lose, you know what they do in Texas. That's when you lose and you're found guilty, they do that sentencing hearing, right? Where they bring out everything that you've ever been arrested for, any type of information they have about, man, they'll even stand up talking about you don't see your kids enough. They said that about them. You know what I mean? Like it got pretty serious. I ain't gonna lie.
crazy.
You know what? He never said this too. How about this? All these YouTubers that do this prison shit, I don't know how much you followed it, dog. But some of them get caught. Some of them already got caught with snitch paperwork. They didn't have videos where they've been telling on people crazy shit, right? I don't have none of that in my history. But the one and only time, listen, that I took the stand in a court was during my brother's sentencing hearing, right? And that was the biggest mistake ever, Zay, man. I get up there. First, the defense calls several local police officers, right? They start talking about his reputation and what he's known for. Some of them that arrested him before, they rest their side. The defense goes, and there's nobody there except me and my mom. So she goes up first. They called my brother Scarface, right? So look what they did. When my mom gets up there, the first question the DA asked her, ma'am, you ever seen the movie Scarface with Al Pacino? And they're going to start trying to push the drug dealer issue. You know what I mean? My mom says, no, sir, I've never even heard of that movie. And he said, ma'am, you mean you never heard of the movie Scarface with Al Pacino? She said, sir, I've been working all my life raising 2 boys. I ain't got time to watch movies. And the dude said, no more questions, Your Honor. Like she embarrassed him, you know what I'm saying? He just totally threw him off. So the defense questions my mom a little bit, right? And she's, of course, going to say good shit about her son. But that defense, or the DA, already kind of wasn't even worried about that, right? He was like, I got this dude slam dunk. So after she goes on, his lawyer looks at me and says, I need you to go on. There's nobody else. We need help. And I look at him. I say, man, you sure? And I looked at my brother. I say, you sure? And the guy, I'm like, all right, fuck it, right? So they take me up there. Look, when they take me up there, and that DA, it's his turn to talk to me. You know what he did? He said, Your Honor, I need a second, Your Honor. He said, I need to do something. The DA disappears in the back, comes out with a big, thick ass file on me. I had a feeling what it was gonna be, right? He slammed it down on. Yeah, look, he was ready, bro. He already knew he had it ready. So look, that's because they're smart. The district attorney is a professional at this shit. My brother had a shitty ass lawyer. That was the difference. So look, the DA opens the file and he say, Mr. Timothy, how you doing today? I say, man, not too good. Y'all just found my brother guilty. You know what I mean? And he's like, I wanted to ask you a few questions. He say, Mr. Timothy, have you ever been in this court before? And I'm like, yeah, I've been in this court before, sir. He was like, this very court. I said, yes, sir. And he said, what happened in this courtroom? I said, man, I went to prison in this courtroom. Look, he say that, right? He say, so the whole family just goes to prison, right? He threw that out there like that. I say, no, sir. You see my mama over there. She ain't never been to prison. You know what I mean? And they don't like me talking out of turn, right? Well, next thing he says is, sir, are you still in a gang? Like it says right here, you're a gang member. And I'm like, no, sir, I'm not a gang member. And my big brother used to always tell me not to do that anyway. What's this got to do with him, right? Then next thing he says, well, do you still have gang tattoos? And I'm like, yeah, man, I still got gang tattoos. Like now I'm realizing this is the worst fuck up ever, right? Because during my brother's entire trial, and when these police talked to him, not one person said anything about a gang. So I get up there. Then he goes on and says something about Scarface to me. And I say, look, man, do you see that big scar on his face? I said, I don't know why you keep saying that in courtroom, man. That's so insulting right now. Like that is so derogatory of a term, even though, they really did call him that. But I said that like that and threw him off. And he was like, no more questions, Your Honor. And man, I left. And here's the cold part. That's when they sentenced him to the 50 years. And I know in my heart, right? And I'm not stupid, that if I just wouldn't have went up there and I would have just left it with my mama, he probably would have got 20, right? I go up there and they tie him into this crip shit and gang banging and my crimes was violent, his wasn't, right? I'm talking about the crimes. So that's something that kind of hurt me right there, right? Because he almost wasn't in his rational mind. Once he heard him say guilty, he was just zoned out. He didn't know what the hell he was thinking. And his lawyer didn't ever even ask me about my record, right? He didn't turn around and go, do they got a bunch of shit they can use against you? Or you want to come up here and talk? And I'm seeing my brother found guilty and I'm dazed too, right? Like we both made the worst decisions of our fucking life, bro. Like, what the fuck? And he got the 50 fucking years. And when he got them 50, dog, he stood up and started yelling and screaming at the judge and cussing her out and said, I'll be back, beep, and I'm thinking, man, you tripping, dog. Like, you never get an appeal like this. And man, he still had a bunch of money though, but look, he went and man, he had, I want to say 2 different appeal lawyers, like spent a bunch of money on it. People talking about bond money. You better have lawyer money. You better have appeal lawyer money. You better have commissary money. You better have parole lawyer money. Because he had 2 really top-notch good appeal lawyers and still lost. You know what I mean? Just how life goes, man. But I always live with that, bro. Like, man, why did I go up there? Like, I really think he'd have got. So when he got the 50, he went 3G, right? With the smallest amount of time on a 3G wing. One of the only men there making parole. And he came up after 7.5 years. And when he got his first answer, it was a 5-year set off, right? He just knew he was coming home after that 7.5 because he had stayed out of trouble. He was working his SSI back in SIG, like actually had a good job working with good laws. He was comfortable, but he just knew he was coming home, right? And then when they gave him that 5-year set off, man, it was right after that he had a heart attack and died, dog. His whole entire health just deteriorated. He started getting sick, having to go to the hospital, and then bam, next thing I know, he was gone, man. That's the type of shit that a prison will do to you. You know what I mean? You can get. So I will say this: yes, he was guilty, fam, but I feel like 50 years was mostly based on my record, not what he was accused and guilty of doing, and that's unfortunate. You know what I mean?
Especially for drugs, bro. Like 50 years. Come on now. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
man.
I know. Something that's gonna be legal one day. That's still, I mean, look. So shout out to my little homeboy Raps named 18th from Texas City. He's part of they call it the Icy Click, right? He just got he's on Ferguson unit right now, matter of fact, for some weed. Imagine having to go to Ferguson unit, white dude, got gold teeth and shit. He ain't no gang member or nothing, but he can fight, he can hold his business. But I'm just saying, like, you're now going to Ferguson unit, this fucked up ass place, got to do this fucked up ass time for some shit that would be legal a couple 100 miles north of you. That's fucked up, man. That's crazy. Texas need to get with the times on that, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Now you about to go up in there, a bunch of fighting, stress.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's one thing about prison I hate. It's always something going on. Like, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? And then you always got to be on alert for real, because anything can happen. You're not going through all that just because of weed.
Somebody said for me to drop the link. I'm not realizing what they're talking about. Miss T, salute. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, we do got the channel membership. I got the lowest channel membership in the world because I'm not trying to bleed anybody. 99 cents. If you wanna support this channel on this single dad, man, tap in. If not, I just appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? And Zay, I seen something the other day about Harris County. Did you see Harris County on the news? I think it was last night.
Which situation?
Man, it was a Hispanic guy, right? So when they do the intake and you gotta walk up and do all that, they don't want nobody talking, right? Like, I mean, it's supposed to be silence. You better not even be moving your lips. One of the cops ran over there. They said to tell him to be quiet, that he was disrupting them or whatever. And man, all you see is the cop just hitting him with a combination. I mean, the man's got his hands by his side. He's not resisting. He's not doing anything. And they literally just dog him out, right? And I think something's going to end up happening to that officer right there. But the actual reply back when the news asked the Harris County Jail what they're going to do about it, they said as of now, nothing, because that man's yet to file a complaint. You know what I mean? But they got this cop like just, and that's an everyday normal thing in Harris County. You know what I mean? So they got this, finally got one. I don't know how the video came out or whatever, but of course they charged him with assault on a prison guard, though. Get his ass whooped, basically self-defense, because he wasn't threatening anybody, and now he got another felony. But the news is on the case. So Harris County been catching. You seen how much heat they've been catching?
And I seen a lot of videos of guards fighting guards. I seen guards fighting inmates. I seen like a lot. They had a lot of videos that just dropped like not too long ago. But
Man,
shit,
Harris County is so bad right now. Listen, they're actually gonna be the first ever that I know about around here where the guards are gonna be wearing body cameras now. All of them. Like, they have so many people accusing them of so much stuff, and his new sheriff said he's not trying to have that under his watch. Too many people died last year. It was like, man, a high number of people died last year before in there from lack of medical care. And you know what? If y'all are watching this, here's the crazy part of Harris County Jail. That's Houston. It takes a couple days to book in. It takes a couple days to book out if it's busy. I don't care if you have your bond money in your shoe right then. It might still take you 3 or 4 days to get out once you walk in there. You know what? And that's some crazy shit. But here goes the thing. You might get arrested in Houston. It's so crowded. You might stay right there in Harris County, sleeping on the floor, sleeping with your head by the door, by the toilet, sleeping under the picnic table, on top of the picnic table. You might be on, remember the little low rider bunks? You might be on that little low rider bunk. You know what I'm saying? You might, or they might send you to Louisiana, or they might send you to West Texas. They got Harris County inmates that they're shipping to places far away. You know what I mean? That's how foul it is. And those people are wanting to get the hell out of Harris County and go to the mother jails.
Mm-hmm.
You know it?
Get on them tablets so they could do video calls with their family and stuff.
You know what I've seen? I've been wanting to talk about though that people don't realize. Look, bro. So Greg Abbott, the Texas governor, right? They just passed a law that made it a state law, or made it illegally a Class A misdemeanor. That's what it is. So if you enter Texas as an illegal alien and the state sheriff, county, or local cops catch you, they can give you a Class A misdemeanor. If you come back, I think it's going to be a 3rd-degree felony or state jail felony. I'm not sure which one it's going to be, right? What that just did, can you imagine if HPD, Harris County Sheriff, and all of them have to start arresting illegal aliens just because they're illegal? What's that going to do to an already overcrowded jail system? Think about that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's another thing, like, that's gonna make it crowded. But another thing, like, I'm not racist or nothing, but Mexicans already outnumber everything in the prison system. So just they start slowly but surely making them come up in there deeper and deeper.
It's fixing to happen. It's going to be, so what's going to happen is they're going to end up probably 4 years from now, 5 years from now, there's going to be a whole different giant Paisa clique in there, they call them. It's going to be the Mexicans, but every time they get caught coming back, I think the felony is going to enhance, right? So they'll probably just not get too much. Maybe not, because they're not going to get too much time. They keep coming back. They will. I had a homeboy named Pete from Guatemala in the feds that Pete was doing 7 years in Beaumont just for coming back. You know what I mean? Like, he was, but check this out, Zay. When I asked him, I said, was it worth it? He said that he would rather be in that prison than in Guatemala. He said, because Guatemala, they starve to death. There's no doctors, no dentists. You know what I'm saying? He said, no, they got TV in the feds. He don't got no TV in Guatemala. Like, he liked the feds better than Guatemala. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. Hey, you seen that? It was something else that they said about Texas, like by at somebody trying to take all our guns or something, and like all the citizens, like, basically, like, you ain't gonna take our guns or nothing. And he talking about, like, he gonna do martial law on Texas or whatever.
Man, I don't know. Honestly, man, right now I try to pay little attention to that shit.
They trying to make Texas its own government, basically.
Oh yeah. They've been wanting to do that though, to make the Republic of Texas. I'm with it though. I think I'm cool with that. What you think? But listen. So we're gonna be down here. Now hold on, look.
I ain't tripping. Like, I mean, as long as we cool with America, cause we get into anybody, we out of there.
If we turn into the Republic of Texas, they're gonna keep marijuana legal forever and start giving you life sentences for the shit.
Yeah.
This Texas, this hard on crime right here, which is cool. If it'll be a good, safe state to live with, and be a good place to raise a kid. You know what I mean? But damn, man. Alvin Seaside. Look, there goes Gary right there, y'all. Shout out to my brother Gary. Let me see something. I seen Heezy in that bitch too, man. Shout out to Zelio. Hey, Gary, tap in. Heezy, if you want to tap in too, come tap in, man. We ain't doing nothing but chopping it up.
You was saying something about that appeal too. I got a partner named G Stacks. I ain't gonna lie, he got a life sentence. And bro, I remember this the saddest shit ever. He went through his last step of the appeal besides the Supreme Court, and bro was talking me through the vent. He was like, damn, bro, they just denied my second appeal. I'm like, damn. I'm like, so what you gotta do then? He's like, I gotta go through Supreme Court, and that shit hard to do. I'm like, man, like, that's a fucked up feeling. Like, just know, like, damn, bro, you got one more shot, and that shot is really, like, nobody really go through that shot. You see what I'm saying? Not too many people go through the Supreme Court.
No, hell no. The Supreme Court really picks and choose who case they'll even take. So if they take it, I mean, you got some type of action. You know what I mean?
what I'm saying. And then I ain't gonna lie, bro was guilty. He was on first 48, all that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was over with. Like the whole case, but it's like damn, it's sad hearing bro through the vent, like how he was sounding and everything, and then knowing you about to go home. That's why I tell people, man, like try your hardest to stay out of trouble, because trouble is easy and hard to get out of. Because once you make that mistake, that could be your whole life, and you don't get no other chance. And then you gotta sit.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Somebody say D. You gotta turn the camera on, man. We ain't gonna do the anonymous. I don't know who that is. That could be like somebody crazy or not. There go Gary too. Okay. What's up, y'all?
What up, dog?
Hey.
What y'all doing?
D. I know who Gary is.
Hold on, real quick.
You gotta introduce yourself. Let's see if I can
Hold
take
on,
this shit
real
off.
quick.
What's up, dog?
What's up, Gary? What you doing over there, bro? What you working on?
1 second.
Making some fucking beanies.
Some leather beanies.
No, I got the stretchy material, and then I'm gonna put I was gonna put it to make some TPS ones. As a matter of fact,
You want to make knives?
Gary, where's them sandals that you were making, Gary?
What's that?
Where's them sandals that you were making?
Oh, my chunkless right here.
Let me see.
I ain't finished with them yet. I'm still fucking with them. Yeah. What happened?
Nah, nothing. I can see. Let me see.
Don't it be like knife holders and stuff, holsters and stuff?
Oh yeah. See, can you see them?
Yeah.
My mind went blank, but where did Texas go? Where'd he go?
I'm right here. I just wanted to see them sandals.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out who
Hey.
you are.
What are y'all chopping it up about?
We got a woman in here for the first time ever. I don't know who she is.
Tim, did you see that? I am so pissed off right now. And I'm sorry to you guys, okay? I'm sorry to everybody in here, but I just saw this thing where that SP molester, he's getting he got his own show like you.
Oh, I wouldn't
He's
doubt
doing
it.
it through his daughter, and she's all like this with her hair. She's like trying to flirt, and I'm like, what? Say what? Did you see that?
No, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It probably one of the hardest things in the world would be his motherfucking to be his kids or his family, because he's the source of their income, and they got to sit there and support that no matter what. You know what I mean? To get money, like, imagine your whole family wanting you to support something that ain't right. It'd be bad. It'd be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're cutting off.
Oh, y'all talking about that SPM?
Yeah.
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 But the way that they were speaking to each other, it disgusted me.
They don't got some good internet. Sorry. I don't know who that was, y'all. That was crazy. That was cool.
Yeah,
hey, my partner Heezy right there. Heezy, oh good. That's my partner Dirt. Dirt, turn the camera on, Dirt. I don't want to do the speaking, the talking.
You remember that dude that tapped in that one time on Caustic? You put him on there. He was on.
There you go, Dirt.
Oh yeah, you see me. Oh, if I turn the camera off, it make me leave.
I guess so. Leave it on. Yeah, I'm trying to see you. We're trying to go out of. Hey, Dirt, I found something I wanted you to see, man. Because listen, we always talking about something. Y'all want to show my partner something. So look at this, Dirt. You know how we're always talking about who was doing the YouTube back in the day and all this shit?
Yeah.
I'm finna show you my video I did from 2015.
You still ain't whooping me.
I ain't say I did us now. Hold on. But look, 2015. I don't know. Honestly, though, where my phone at? I don't remember two. So when I made this video in 2015, the only ones I knew about was Big Hurt and After Prison Show. But I know there was some other ones too. Hey, Dirt, tell them about your channel real quick, Dirt. I got to find my phone. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, man. DirtyWeather916, man. I credit myself as the founder of the term prison genre because when I first came in the game, like they didn't know where to put me, and so my original plan was to everything that we was doing on the yard and we was sitting out there in raincoats and trying to entertain each other before they let us go back up in the building. Like we used to sit around and entertain each other. So my goal was to bring that out here on the YouTube into the YouTube world. And they didn't know where to put me at first. So I continued to talk my shit. And then they had to come with a term. And we came with the term prison genre.
Okay.
Now after prison and Big Herc and Joey, they were there, but they were making videos that were based on other people's stories. Like their channel wasn't based on them. And so that was what I brought to the YouTube game. A channel that was based on me ahead of its time.
Yeah, facts. I agree. I can't.
But how the hell you do that shit?
Hold on 1 second. Check this out.
Hey, you on StreamYard or something else?
I'm on StreamYard.
Oh, it got some new features then.
I pay for that $50 one, so it might be something different. I don't know.
Oh yes, sir, boss hog.
So I can do that. I figured it's the only thing I do. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing else. Shit, I don't go nowhere. Hey, y'all check this out right here. This so let me see when this was from. This was 11/25. This was November 2015 right here. 2015, my bad.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy Tim Snow, man, coming straight out of Galveston, Texas. Just saying what's up to all my people, man. You know what I mean? And everybody know it's love, y'all. Everybody kind of know what situation I'm going through right now. About 20 more days, I'm heading to that federal prison, man. And ain't too much I can even do about it right now. They send me the paper, my lawyer, something I expect 46, 57 months, something like that. That's 4 to 5 years. Ain't no parole in the feds or nothing, so it just is what it is, cuz I can't do much, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip saying in the back, man, it's a world full of killers and all this shit out here. I ain't no child molester, nigga. I ain't no hoe ass motherfucker like that. All I did was have a pistol, man, just to protect myself in a whole nother city, man. I was out of town, about 250 miles away, trying to get the money.
Oh, my bad. I fucked up.
That's when you were fixing to go in?
Yeah, so I did that the day before court, actually, and I got sentenced the next day. I ended up doing about 3 years on it, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, Tim, I seen that. I saw that in 2015.
You really?
That's crazy.
My bad, D. Your signal broke up. You seen that in 2015?
Seen that. It was either 15 or 16, but I definitely seen that. I wouldn't have knew it was you if you was still swollen like that, though.
Man, listen, I'm 210. I was 240, 245 right there. What it was, I was on house arrest, man. And when I was on house arrest, so at my house, I had 3 different weight setups, right? I had a whole Olympic weight setup. I had the pull-up bar, the heavy bag, and everything. And I was abusing it. I was going stir crazy. I spent 9 months on house arrest, so I didn't have nothing else to do but beat it up. Miss D, what's up? I'm sorry, Miss D. Introduce yourself first, please. I'm trying to get you to introduce yourself, ma'am.
Oh, hi, my name is Dee, and I'm sorry to interrupt y'all's conversation. I saw that you were live, and I saw a couple of comments of, Mr. Lester, however you want to name him.
Yeah.
Huh?
We don't talk about him too often. That's how we do it. We talk about him every now and then, but we don't like to.
Okay. Well, as I was scanning through the channels, I saw you and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch because you're my favorite. I got you and 2 other favorites. I like Blue Devil and Mike's World. But anyways, there was this little girl. She was on a video, so I paused you and I was like, who's this little girl? It was his daughter, And I kid you not, I got long hair, but you can't see it because I had it in a bun with a paño, you know what I mean? So the sun won't burn my hair. So anyways, I was checking her out. She was like this, like with her hair, like it would look, I swear to God, if you guys go to that channel, it looks like she's flirting with her own dad, with her own blood dad.
Well,
Well,
Wait a
woman,
minute.
And I just watched
Ain't her
like
mom related to him?
this much of it. Huh?
Ain't her mom related to him? Isn't that the one he molested and had a kid with?
her internet keeps messing up. I don't even know who that is, y'all. My bad. I'm not sure.
hey, Tim. Hey, check this out.
Hey, listen, I posted the link for Heezy and for Gary, and I got Dirty Weather and D.
Hey, I hold my weight. I don't know about her. That was she went all the way left field. Like she said, jump in and took us somewhere else real quick. We all jumped out the car. You just seen us rolling.
You know what the realest was? I just appreciate it for popping in, man. That was what's up, Miss D. Your internet just keeps messing up, and I can't have it messing up the show. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, Tim. So what brings you live? Around these here parts.
You want to know the truth? Hold on, look. So my daughter had karate tonight, and I drank one of them damn power drinks, dog, and
shit,
wired up. Yeah, just up, nothing to do, man. My little daughter, Dirty man, she's so good in that little karate, dog. She's only 5.5, and she's the best one in the class. She takes it serious, man.
She has so much energy. You had to channel it somewhere.
Real talk, yeah, it's facts. Oh, what you been up to, Dirt? What you been watching any content on prison YouTubers or anything like that?
Well, you know me. When I come with some type of content or a loaded question or something. So I'm gonna just pose it to you. So today I talked to, I randomly, call because I know everybody in the YouTube game. So I called Lance today, and I explained to him about motivation. And I asked him, like, how did he overcome it? Because when you've been in this YouTube game for so long, like, there comes a time where you hit a brick wall and the motivation that you had in the beginning is not present. So I asked him, how did he overcome it, or if he's still going through it? And just like I figured, he's still going through it because I'm going through it. And it doesn't matter how many subs you got. It just doesn't matter. It's all about the passion and the drive. And we was, hey Tim, we was young in the game. We was trying to figure shit out. We was doing all other type of shit. And then competing with each other on the under. Like, we was really trying to make this YouTube game really what it was. But then somewhere we got lost in translation, and then all of a sudden, like, our passions took a blow.
There's 200 motherfuckers out there right now doing the prison shit on YouTube, man.
So just think how that makes somebody like me feel. That was one of the first. And Tim Snow, that was one of the first. Like, are we supposed to respectfully pass the torch over and let the people that got the momentum and and have the drive and the passion still intact? Are we supposed to hand it over or stay the course?
No, I don't think so.
Just sitting back and watching everything, there's just as much drama amongst all these channels as there is on that fucking rec yard. Just as much, man. Everybody who's that dude West? That big old white lion motherfucker.
You really brought up Wes Watson.
I just saw this, man. I never heard about that dude.
Gary's not hip to YouTube like we are, right? He's just a casual fan, so yeah, he don't know.
So let me answer
your question. Let me answer your question though. So are we supposed to pass the baton to the new guys, and even some of them that have definitely passed us up and all that? I don't think so, because doing that would be us endorsing them or some shit like that, right? Like, there's nobody I see in Texas doing what I do. There's other voices and there's other people, right? They do it in their way and they don't focus on the things that I focus on. So never will I consider myself passing the baton to them or anything like that. I will consider that if somebody here passes me up, which I don't think they have in Texas, I will give them their props. I will not try to destroy them or defeat them, but I won't be trying to team up with them or anything like that either. You know what I mean? I'd be happy for them. So the new people, I feel what they're doing, and I like some of it, but they're not. I don't know. A lot of them ain't.
I told my homie Benji, I said, man, there's power in being yourself. There's power in being yourself. Like while everybody else is going through what they going through and talking about who they talking about and what they talking about, as long as you stay in your course, there is power in being yourself.
There is. That's what me and Zay just said. What we just talked about, Zay, that as long as you be authentic, that it don't matter if you come on good. So what you was talking about, Lance, like I was saying, Zay was saying that, right? Zay will come on his channel, and he has a channel, ZayDawg400, and man, he could be having a good day, bad day, have drama, talking about a Casey Carter or some old stories. You never know. But it's gonna be 100% authentic at all times. It's never gonna be a fake. It's never gonna be a front for the camera. And that's the one thing about Lance that I respect, but I would never do. Right? I don't feel like YouTube is the place for me in my personal business, anyways. You know what I mean?
You know what, Tim? And that's real shit. And I learned that, like, when Lance was going through what he was going through, that's not the page me and him met on. So what everybody else judge him on, I don't even jump in that pool. I don't, because we met on this page right here. Right. And so when I called him randomly, we was able to talk on that page because I'm still cool with Jay. But whatever they had going on was between them, and I don't step into it. But as YouTuber to YouTuber, yeah, man, look, if I still had your number, you'd be changing your number all the damn time. But if I had your number today when I was perplexed, I would have called you, because I'm telling you, like, what I'm going through is it's like YouTube withdrawal, because what happens is you start working, and then that working is making sense. And then you're supposed to be doing this YouTube, spending your time over here, but this working making more sense than this YouTube. And that's where the problem comes.
Well, listen, bro, since I've known you already, I've had my entire channel deleted, right? I'm talking about user deleted. Can't even find it no more over a video. Been demonetized before. I'm probably January 31st, probably my 10th strike just expired. You know what I mean? Like, I've steadily had to try to figure this out, but what that taught me was, hell yeah, man, you can make, and I've seen it happen to others, right? They'll putting all their eggs in the YouTube basket, then later that shit gets ripped out from under them. You know what I mean? And that's, so we could do this and figure out a way to parlay it into like a talk show or a big podcast or something that really makes it worth sense. Then hell yeah, fuck working. But did you see how 21 Savage finessed that YouTuber out of that $1 million or that 250,000? Yeah. Okay. So there's a white YouTuber, right? I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say his name on your platform. So white YouTuber, right? He invite 21 Savage over, and they playing Madden, or no, not Madden. What's the basketball one? 2K.
Yeah.
Madden. Well, not Madden, but whatever the 2K. They playing 2K.
NBA Live, yeah.
And they betting like 100,000 and shit. This motherfucker, 21 Savage, get down like 250,000. So he like, let's play this card game, and we're gonna look at these cards, and whoever picked the highest card wins. Trying to come back from this motherfucking this deficit. So you clearly see on camera the homeboy passes 21 Savage a deck of cards. And then when he goes through the deck of cards, he puts them down. You see the homeboy come from the back and tap a card when that YouTuber wasn't looking. So the thing is, he got finessed on live in front of everybody for like 200,000, and you got to see 21 Savage and all this grimy. But it happened again. You ever heard of what's his name?
Basically he robbed him. He robbed him.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, because this is important. Because this is some game. Hold on 1 second.
He was a white dude, man. What do you expect? He got had.
Man, say, I seen some dirty man. Listen, when they play them poker games, I seen some dirty tricks going on with them poker games, man. I seen
everybody standing around the table. Fuck that.
All them homeboys, yeah. You gotta watch the people that be cheating and stuff up in jail.
Motherfuckers be standing behind them with some super eyes, bro, giving
teams.
signals and shit.
Hey, the homie came from behind and tapped the card like pick that one while he looked the other way. And then but he figured it out though. And was like, wait a minute, all these face cards got marks on them. Right in front of 21 Savage. All he could do was say, so what you want to do?
Hey, man, I made the dice in the craft shop, man. There wasn't a legit dice game going on Give Lewis, man. Everybody had loaded dice, man. I don't even know what those dudes were doing, gambling with that shit. I'd make the hell out of them loaded dice.
You know how to make them?
Yeah, I was making them in the craft shop, man.
Wow.
Everything. Everything.
I'm glad we wasn't partners early on.
Yeah, right. We had everything. Make decks of cards, all that shit.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, I got a good prison story for you though. I got a homeboy, man. He was down on the poker table. He was, I want to say it was like 1,500, 1,800, something like that. And they kept telling him, if you don't pay this debt soon, man, we're fixing to run you off. You're going to have to go. You know what I'm saying? Either these people that run the table going to do something to you. You better sneak out, but first check in, do something, right? Man, how about this fool went to a different wing with a different table, took a little bit of cash, excuse me, took a little bit of cash and won enough, came back and paid his debt off, man. Like, just literally, just lucky. I seen fools run a $2,500 debts, go straight to the hole because they lost, you know what I mean? Man, that gambling in prison is...
Get the wig split.
Hey, look, I got a homie from my neighborhood named Shalimar, right? This dude used to shoot dice. It was like it was an addiction. So this in particular time, we got the other OG homie right there. He's keeping the tab while Shalimar is getting laminated. Like it's going up from 600, 700, 800, double it up. Next thing you know, the older homie like, blood, I'm doing everything I can. I can't help him. Like, I'm trying. Man, what you know that Shalimar did, the only option he could do, he told them all, meet me down on A1, A section, first tier. And was like, who wanted first? And he went through about 3-4 of them. Yeah, and them three, whatever he did with them three, the rest didn't want none, and that was debt paid. Hands laid, debt paid.
I was getting ready to say that's what we always said, too. Hands laid, debt paid. Dirt, I was just telling him when I first started the live, bro, we got a guy down here that had 6 weeks left to the door. All he was doing was a 3-year sentence, and the cellmate beat him to death, man. Can you imagine that? You got 6 weeks left, dog. You skirted through, and bam, your family gets that call. Boy, that's unfortunate.
Hey, Tim, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. All right. Hey, Gary, I heard a rumor today that they're gonna start giving tasers inside the units, but it's only gonna be lieutenant and higher. What you think they're gonna do with them tasers?
They should give them to the inmates, dog. That'd be better. Give them to the inmates. Everybody gets a taser as soon as you get there. Fuck it. Cut down some stab. Well, we don't even stab nobody here. That's California does all the killing.
I mean, you know what? We had, I think, 26 murders this year in TDC, 25, 26, something like that. I tell them all the time, almost all of them was people getting stomped to death, beat to death, head slammed on the toilet or something. Like, they was all brutal homicides. I think all 25 they had in California, 26 was probably all stabbings.
Yeah. Whenever you get killed here in Texas, man, you get killed ugly, dude. They beat you to death, man. They beat you to death.
George, what's up, George? Let me see.
Nobody really did any stabbing here, man. Nobody want to go to death row.
My homeboy said they was at the gambling shack and everybody got robbed. I could believe it. See, gambling shack city used to be the same way. What's up, George? That's my bro right there, y'all. Day one, homie. Yeah, man, we ain't doing that, man. We just tapping in. I don't even know how long I'm gonna stay. Sweet Flower, what's up, Sarah? I hope everything's going all right. Let me read these comments for a minute. Somebody said I need to reach out to Lex Fridman. I don't even know who that is. So here's the thing, too. I don't reach out to anybody anymore. Every time I ever try to reach out to anybody about YouTube or anything like that, I usually get ignored or cold shoulder. I'm going to wait till somebody reach out to me. They'll get it.
Ha,
Gary,
ha.
man, fuck it, Gary. I'm going to tap out, too, man. I got to go to work at 5, man. I got to get up, man.
You taking off?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. I wasn't doing nothing, man. I just wanted to come in and see what's up.
Hey, I'm going to send you a chopper here pretty soon, man. I'm working on something for you.
Let me see. You got anything right there? You working on something we ain't seen?
I don't know. No, not yeah. Did you see that knife handle I made?
I
don't know if you see it. I was thinking about this one. Right? I put that. It's can you see it?
Yeah.
It's turtle. Got a fucking turtle handle on it.
Move it over a little bit. Oh yeah.
Making knives.
He makes the leather part.
Yeah. Hang on.
He don't make the knife. He makes the cases. Look like that one he's got on his waist. Man, he makes cases. Zay, somebody got to get this boy to do their seats. Oh yeah, that's my. Look at that, man. What's that, rattlesnake?
Oh, alligator.
That's alligator stomach.
Nobody walking down the street and nothing like that. That's crazy. That's.
Thank you, Sarah. Yeah,
I do everything. I do everything. Card terriers, everything.
We talked about that though. Zay, that's all
My hat?
craft shop skills learned in prison right there. He made
My
that.
hat?
He modified his head, put that bill on. What kind of skin is that on the head?
Gator, same as my wrist. My wrist got my
I was just gonna
brace.
say, look at his weight. So when you're the leather man, boy, you can be fly as hell. Sarah, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
We got knives. We got everything up in here.
Hollywood said men be putting their psych meds in coffee and date raping men in prison. Well,
Hey,
Hollywood did a lot of time.
That's crazy. That sounds like a story that I had. When I was on Beto, I was on the south side. It was a old school dude that did something like that. He put something in this white dude food, and then he drug him to his cell and raped him.
Ooh.
And then when he did it, all the old schools was like, "Oh, well, he always do that. Every 5 to 6 years he do that. Like when the new people come in and they don't know, they get green, and they don't know that he do that. They fall into his trap." I was like, "Oh no,
Man, I mean, I'm not sure what psych med would actually allow you to rape somebody, but I mean, I ain't never known Hollywood to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out OG Hollywood. So if he said it, he probably seen it.
it's a
And
lot
it
of."
might have not even been no psych med shit. They might have had some real life Xanax in there or something they gave somebody or whatever. You know what I mean? It's chemo savvy. I ain't seen that name in a while. Yeah, I'm fixing to get up out of here, Zay, man. I appreciate it, bro. We're going to do something again a little more better, man. Gary, much love, bro.
Later, dog. Y'all be good.
DirtyWeather916. Miss D, I appreciate it if you're still watching. Thank you, but I'm sorry the internet kept messing up. Y'all have a good night. We'll catch y'all later. Sarah, thank you for that.
Later, dog.
Story family salute, y'all.